Hi folks, welcome back to Art Bites, little bites of art history. Today we're going to be talking about some more Proto-Renaissance art, specifically something that inspired a lot of the art that came from the Proto-Renaissance. As we talked about in the last video, Florence was a hotspot for all types of artistry, including poetry. And one famous Florentine poet is Dante Alighieri. This guy wrote Dante's Inferno, and that is one of 3 poems in his Divine Comedy. The Divine Comedy includes Purgatorio, Inferno, and Paradiso. They are separate poems, and one is about purgatory and Dante and his guide walking through purgatory and seeing all the wondrous views. And then you have Inferno, which is the 9 layers of hell, and then you have Paradiso, which is supposed to be heaven. The only one that is required to be read in high schools is the Inferno. I just finished it, and I abhorred it. I didn't understand the language. I mean, maybe I'm just uncultured. That's probably what it is. I'm not very cultured, and so I couldn't understand anything about this. One and the self-same tongue first wounded me, so that it tinged the one cheek and the other, and then held out to me the medicine. Thus do I hear that once Achilles' spear, his and his father's, used to be the cause, first of a sad, and then of a gracious boon. What? Like, I realize I'm Southern, but like, what is that even supposed to mean? I feel like reading this one, I was in one of the layers of hell. Although maybe that was the point. So it basically just took you through all 9 layers of hell, and there's all these different people in the 9 layers of hell. So like, there was one layer for lustful people, another layer for the fraudulent people. Some people were frozen together. I did get that much. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I got. So anyway, so there were a couple of artists that were really inspired by his Divine Comedy, and so they created artwork to give visual expression to Dante's poem. So for example, there was one artist who depicted Satan in the Last Judgment on the ceiling of the Florentine baptistry. So in the Inferno, you had Satan eating people. Can you imagine seeing that on your way to Sunday school every Sunday? Yikes. This culture was all about what happens after death. Hopefully you end up in Paradiso and not Inferno. One artist was actually so in love with Dante's Inferno that he illustrated every single canto. Sandro Botticelli, he was the one that illustrated all of the cantos of Dante's Inferno. So most of Botticelli's artwork is on parchment, and it's just ink drawings. Some of them are also paintings. So like his map of hell is a painting. So I guess he wanted to spend some extra time mapping it out. These people are dark, man. Here is one of his illustrations of the heretics in hell. So here Dante is in red, and then Virgil, his guide, is in blue, and they are walking amongst the tombs of the heretics. So in their culture, heretics were those who didn't believe in the Trinity, or they just loved material possessions. So I hope this helps you see that it wasn't only visual artwork that helped this Renaissance come along, but it was also written artwork as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Debbie Downer of a YouTube video. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't comment. Be true to yourself. Later.